Have you ever wondered what would happen if a shocking incident unfolded in a courtroom, leaving everyone in disbelief? Well, on October 14th, 2014, exactly that occurred when Judge Tracie Hunter found herself at the center of an astonishing event. The incident was so unbelievable that without recorded evidence, it would be difficult to convince anyone that it actually took place. In this video, we will take you through the captivating story surrounding Judge Tracie Hunter and the unforgettable incident that unfolded in the courtroom that day. So join us as we explore the remarkable events that transpired and unravel the lasting impact they had on the legal community and beyond. 1. Background and legal troubles. Judge Tracie Hunter's tenure as a juvenile court judge in Hamilton County, Ohio, was marked by various challenges and controversies. During her time on the bench, she advocated for reforms within the juvenile justice system and confronted systemic issues. However, her efforts were met with resistance from prosecutors and court personnel, leading to heightened tensions and disputes. In 2010, allegations emerged that Judge Hunter had provided confidential documents to her brother, who was involved in a disciplinary hearing. This revelation ignited a legal battle that would shape the trajectory of her career. Over the next several years, Hunter faced multiple allegations of misconduct and underwent a highly publicized criminal case related to her actions. The legal troubles surrounding Judge Tracie Hunter raised concerns and captivated public attention. Supporters viewed her as a champion of social justice, while critics questioned her conduct and raised doubts about her ability to fulfill her judicial responsibilities. The controversies surrounding her case added a layer of complexity to the events leading up to the shocking incident that unfolded in the courtroom. 2. The courtroom scene. On a significant date, October 14, 2014, the courtroom was filled with anticipation as Judge Tracie Hunter prepared to hear her sentence. The atmosphere was tense, with supporters and critics eagerly awaiting the outcome. All eyes were on the judge as she stood before her peers, aware of the weight of the moment. As the sentencing proceedings commenced, the courtroom buzzed with a mix of emotions. Supporters of Judge Hunter, who believed in her dedication to social justice, held hope for a lenient sentence. Meanwhile, critics closely observed the proceedings, questioning her actions and the potential impact of the sentence on the justice system. The courtroom, typically a place of order and decorum, became a stage for heightened emotions and uncertainty. The events that unfolded during the sentencing marked a turning point in Judge Tracie Hunter's case. With the eyes of the public upon her, she stood poised to receive her sentence, unaware of the dramatic events that would soon unfold. 3. The sentence and chaos. On October 14, 2014, the moment arrived for Judge Tracie Hunter's sentencing. Judge Norbert Nadal, presiding over the case, delivered the verdict that would determine her fate. With conviction in his voice, he announced that Hunter would be sentenced to 6 months in the Hamilton County Justice Center. The sentence shocked those present in the courtroom, triggering an eruption of emotions and reactions. Supporters of Judge Hunter expressed disbelief, believing that her contributions to the community outweighed the severity of her actions. Meanwhile, critics saw the sentence as a just consequence for her alleged misconduct. The announcement of the 6-month jail sentence intensified the atmosphere in the courtroom. The chaos that ensued reflected the deeply divided opinions surrounding Judge Tracie Hunter's case. The scene was characterized by gasps, cries of protest, and a palpable sense of unrest, setting the stage for the dramatic turn of events that would follow. 4. The dragging out. Amidst the chaos and disbelief that engulfed the courtroom, Judge Tracie Hunter herself went limp, refusing to leave voluntarily. In response to her resistance, court personnel and law enforcement officers were left with no choice but to physically remove her from the courtroom. The scene that unfolded was characterized by a mix of shock, confusion, and disbelief. The sight of a sitting judge being forcibly dragged from the courtroom sent shockwaves through the onlookers. The scraping sound of her heels against the carpet served as a haunting soundtrack to the extraordinary and unprecedented events taking place. The dragging out of Judge Hunter marked a pivotal moment in the proceedings. It was a striking display of the breakdown of decorum and respect within the judicial system. As she was physically removed from the courtroom, The tension and emotional turmoil that had been building throughout the case reached a crescendo, leaving an indelible impression on those present. 5. Deputies escorting Judge Hunter. Following her removal from the courtroom, Judge Tracie Hunter regained her composure and walked on her own as deputies escorted her to the elevator. The transition from the chaos of the courtroom to the relative calm of the hallway marked a significant shift in the atmosphere. As Judge Hunter walked through the hallway, surrounded by law enforcement officers, a sense of solemnity and gravity filled the air. Despite the intense emotions that had unfolded moments earlier, she maintained her composure, prepared to face the consequences of her actions. Accompanied by deputies, Judge Hunter proceeded calmly towards the elevator, symbolizing the transition to a new phase in her journey. The change in surroundings from the courtroom to the hallway signified a departure from the public spectacle and the beginning of a more private and personal ordeal. 6. Community response and protests. The incident involving Judge Tracie Hunter being dragged out of the courtroom sparked a wave of reactions and protests within the community. Many of her supporters expressed their outrage, believing that the guilty verdict and subsequent sentence were unjust. They argued that she had been a champion for social justice and that her treatment reflected systemic biases. In the wake of the incident, the community witnessed a divide in opinions. While some supported the judge, others questioned her conduct and maintained that the sentence was a fair consequence for her actions. The incident ignited heated discussions about the role of race, fairness in the justice system, and the responsibilities of public officials. Protests erupted, with individuals taking to the streets to express their discontent with the outcome of Judge Tracie Hunter's case. Supporters rallied around her, emphasizing their belief in her integrity and commitment to justice. The incident and its aftermath became a focal point for broader conversations about racial disparities, systemic issues within the justice system, and the treatment of public officials. 7. Judge Nadal stands by his ruling. Judge Norbert Nadal, the presiding judge who handed down the sentence, stood by his ruling amidst the community's protests and allegations of racial bias. He asserted that race did not play a role in the decision and maintained that his judgment was based on the facts and the law. Nadal emphasized that the sentence was in line with the consensus reached by multiple courts throughout the legal process. Despite the criticisms and challenges to his ruling, Judge Nadal defended the integrity of the judicial system. He reiterated that public officials, including judges, are held to a higher standard and should be held accountable for their actions. The judge's unwavering stance fueled ongoing debates about the impartiality of the judiciary and the challenges faced by those tasked with administering justice. The steadfastness of Judge Nadal's position on the matter further intensified the discussions surrounding the incident. Supporters of Judge Hunter continued to question the fairness of the sentence, arguing that it was disproportionate to her alleged offenses. They emphasized the need for a more lenient approach, highlighting the perceived injustice. On the other side, those who agreed with the ruling maintained that it was essential to uphold the integrity of the justice system and ensure equal treatment under the law. The clash between these opposing viewpoints exposed the deep divisions within the community, as individuals engaged in impassioned debates, analyzing the implications of the case for the justice system as a whole. 8. Consequences and reflections. The dragging incident and its aftermath had profound consequences for Judge Tracie Hunter. Beyond the 6-month jail sentence, she faced the loss of her career, enduring public scrutiny, and a tarnished reputation. The incident served as a stark reminder of the profound impact individual actions can have on personal and professional lives. The incident provoked reflection and introspection within the legal community and society at large. It raised questions about the appropriate conduct for judges, the limits of courtroom decorum, and the complexities of the justice system. The dragging incident became a symbol of the challenges faced by those in positions of authority and the delicate balance between maintaining order and respecting individual rights. As Judge Hunter began serving her sentence, her case remained a topic of public interest and debate. It sparked conversations about the broader issues of race, justice, and accountability. The incident highlighted the need for ongoing discussions and reforms within the legal system to address systemic biases, ensure fair treatment, and maintain public trust in the judiciary. The incident involving Judge Tracie Hunter being dragged out of the courtroom remains a memorable and contentious event in the annals of the justice system. It serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and controversies that can arise within the legal realm. The incident captured national attention, provoking discussions about fairness, accountability, and the impact of race in judicial proceedings. The aftermath of the incident saw a divided response from the community. While some supporters rallied behind Judge Hunter, emphasizing her dedication to social justice, others questioned her conduct and the validity of her actions. The incident became a focal point for broader conversations about systemic biases and the treatment of public officials within the justice system. As Judge Hunter serves her sentence, her case continues to resonate and raise fundamental questions about the role of judges, the integrity of the judiciary, and the challenges faced by those in positions of authority. It is a reminder that the consequences of individual actions extend beyond the courtroom, impacting personal and professional lives. The incident involving Judge Tracie Hunter serves as a call to action for ongoing discussions, reforms, and examination of the justice system. It underscores the need for equitable treatment, impartiality, and transparency. The incident stands as a testament to the profound impact that courtroom proceedings can have on individuals, communities, and the public's trust in the legal profession.
Fight for justice and equality until truth and righteousness prevails.